So there is something that I read in the book of First King chapter 17, verses 8 to 24. That really inspired me today, about this widow in Zarephath. You see, this woman shows a true Christian woman. This woman showed the life of a true Christianity that we really need to live as a woman of God. When you call yourself a Christian woman, there are some sacrifices that you need to make without even doubting if God can stand by you or not. There are some things that you need to do to prove to yourself that you are really a Christian woman. You can see the way this woman sacrificed all the last things that she had just to satisfy the prophet Elijah. But at the end, the word that comes out from the mouth of the prophet come to pass in her life. She never lacked flour to mix the bread. She never lacked oil. The jar was always full of oil, and the jug always full of oil. When you say you are a Christian, someone will come for you asking for help. The only thing that you will do is like, well, my dear, I will try to think, or I will see what to do, because for now I don't have anything to give to you. And then you will leave this person going like that, dying of hunger, famine, because then they were really serious hunger, famine that nobody could even bury. For how long? There were no rain. The whole land was dry. When the land, when it has been like for 6, 7, 8 months no rain, how the ground is very dry, becomes thick like stone. You understand? Can you imagine that this woman, with all this that she was going through with the son, she never gave up. She had that hope and confidence still. She did not say that. She did not get angry to say that I have just the last flour. I have this. I have that. This man asked me for water. I go and fetch water and give to him. At the same time again, this man is still asking me for food, for me to bake cake for him. Is this man crazy? She never say all these things. You understand? She keeps on with the faith. When you are in a foreign land, you think that you are there all by your own. There is God that is with you. As a woman of God, don't ever feel discouraged saying that I can't make it if I give this person the last breath. The more you put that doubt in your heart that you will not or you cannot do it, you doubt the God, your creator. Don't ever doubt God. Always focus and put that hopes in God, that with faith, when you have that faith, the faith in you can make things to work out the way it's supposed to be. If you have that faith and confidence in God, you trust fully in God without no hesitation, you will see that what God did to this woman of Zarephath, this widow, this is how God is going to bless you abundantly. You say you are in a foreign land, I have just the last €1, you can't spend this €1, but your children are there dying of hunger. Sometimes you will think that you can't make it. Spend that €1, or someone will come and say, please, I need this €1, I want to get a bus ticket, I don't have anything. At the end, you think that you are the one providing to yourself. You are not. God will multiply and multiply and multiply for you abundantly and endlessly. Don't ever think that what you are passing through is the end of your life or is the end of a story in a foreign land. God sees from above, and God knows the hearts of every woman. You must have that glorious and hospitality heart. You must be wealthy in your heart and capable. Show great kindness to people around you, to people you don't know and those that you know. Don't say that I can't do it. I can't move on. It's very hard for me. If I give this person this last food, what is going to remain? Don't complain because you don't know how you even feed yourself, because there's never a day you have sleep without eating. You will start crying in the morning. Before you know, in the afternoon, somebody must come somewhere, because there are many miracle things like this that God has been surprising you with. We just come from somewhere and give you a plate of food or dash you like €5. At the end of the day, you are happy. You say, oh, God has done a wonderful thing for me. So don't think that God is sleeping in your case. As long as you are in foreign land, it might be your document, it might be your job situation, it might be house you are looking for, it might be address, it might be anything that you might be looking for. Don't think that the Lord Almighty is there not to look at your situation. He said, I will take care of those in the foreign land. So don't think that when you don't, you keep on crying, God is not seeing you. You see, God can never abandon his own. 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 13 to 18, you say, why do you think the widow went and did what Elijah asked her to do? What did she have to lose? She have nothing to lose. The only thing that she have to give is just her faith. It's just her faith. Why? Because she trusted in God endlessly, that she never doubted God. And God made every impossibility in her life to be possible. Even when she lost the son, Elijah fasted endlessly, but today you would think that, oh, if I give him this, what will he give me? Or if I give this, what will I have in return? Don't always have that idea in your head. In your heart, the more you put your confidence and trust in God, you will see that anything that you are doing without you having doubt, you have that strong faith in God, it will always come to pass. When you are doing something, just be sincere with your own self and faithful with everything you are doing and with those that they are around you. Because there are some little lies that you can lie, but it follows you tomorrow. You don't know how come. Because maybe there were a man of God or a woman of God standing in front of you trying to seek for help, but you just said that, he is begging me this my last €1 now. I don't have anything, you know. But the woman was sincere. The woman said that I have just this little flour and this little oil. I want to use it to bake bread for my son, for me and my children me and my son to eat. But many people will hide that character. You are passing through hell, through difficulties, through hard situation. You don't know who is your savior. You don't know who is your helper. But you try to hide the real you, the thing that is you are going through that is so painful in you. By saying that if I tell him, he will mock at me, or if I tell him, how will he look at me? Maybe he will see that I'm just useless person. I'm not worthy of what he was thinking. No, you are in a foreign land. This is not your land. This is not your father's land. Even if it's your father's land, you just have to stand firm in your faith. Believe in God, trust in God, because even in our father's land, you know, sometimes you go through hell, but you are afraid to tell your brothers or your sister, because you said that they will laugh at you, they will mock at you. When they will mock at you, that is not your business. Your problem here is with God, you and God. Put your confidence, your whole trust, your faith in God. Never you doubt what God can do in your life. Never you doubt that situation that you are passing through, that God can change it to a better situation. But this woman never gave up. She never doubted God. She never even wondered that, who is this man disturbing me? I'm sure he has asked everything. Finally, he will surely ask my finger, or she will ask me to go and bring a cow for him. No. She never grumbled in her heart. All what she was doing, she just keep on her faith, hoping in God, believing anything that comes out from the mouth of Elijah. She was still standing firm with her faith, without doubting. You know, and 1 Kings 17, chapter 17, verse 17 to 18. These are the questions that I'm asking you. Where was the widow placing blame for her son's death? Her sin, Elijah's presence, or God? She never put blame on this man's head. She never put blames on anything or anyone. Why? Because that confidence, that faith that was in her is not that kind of person that if it's us, me, particularly today, I'm a woman of God, yes, I'm a Christian. You know the first thing that I was saying, hi, my auntie. Because I remember the word that my auntie said to me last time. My uncle, yeah, I remember this is what my uncle said to me. No, we as Christian women, we don't need to live that life of doubting. And when we are in situation, trouble, trauma, we spend our time speaking many words, comes out from our mouth. We don't even control them. We just need to stand strong, firm in the Lord. Hold on God. Say that, Father, I will die with you in this foreign land. I will die with you in this my life. I will, anywhere you want me to go, anywhere you go, I will go with you. I will never abandon you. Father, I will hold you till you solve my problem. There are many situations that you are going through that are very hard. Sometimes you even apply for your documents to come out. It's something very, very hard in this foreign land. You will say all kind of things. Your mom will be calling here and there, kind of people for prayers and for whatever. Just stick on your faith and believe that there is God. As long as you put your confidence in God, you will never be disappointed. Keep trusting in God without nothing like secondary aim or doubting or having this feeling that maybe someone has blocked you somewhere. Maybe you want to get married and there are some obstacles that you're going through. You need to, instead you to put it in God's hands. That I don't understand. Every time as my marriage is coming closer, me and my husband, every day we are fighting, we are quarreling. I don't understand. And I don't even think that the marriage will hold. Stop all those kind of thinking. Stop all those kind of negative thoughts in your head. This woman, upon all the pains that she was going through, the famine, everything that she was passing through, even the loss of the son, she never have all those kind of doubting. Why? Because she is really a Christian woman. She proved to us, women that we call ourselves Christian women, that she is a woman of God. She stands firm on her faith endlessly with no doubt. First King chapter 17 verses 19 to 21. Another question again. Now, is it Elijah's turn to be completely honest? Why do you think Elijah was so depressed for the woman's son to return to life? Have you ever been as desperate as Elijah? What circumstances in your life causes your desperation? What was God's answer? There are many situations we that we live here in abroad, wherever in the world that you might be a foreigner. There are many situations that you have been so desperate inside, praying for God to see the action of God there. You want to see how God is reacting for you to come out of that situation. You want to see the hand of God upon your life immediately there. There are many circumstances, but in that situation, you don't need to doubt God or bringing out many words that can displease God instead of pleasing God. Keep on your faith. Have that faith that God will never depart from you. First King chapter 17 verse 22 to 24. Now another question. Now, for a second time, the widow's son is saved by God through Elijah. What is the widow's response when her son is returned to her? Through this foreign woman, God revealed his willingness to supply